Good morning, everybody. I hope we're ready for our next chapter with Megan McDonald and Judy Moody for Judy Predicts the Future. This is book number 4, and this is our last concluding chapter, chapter 11, called Purple Mountain Majesty. Judy was in a tell the world mood. Judy told Frank Pearl. Judy told Rocky and Stink and the whole bus. Judy told Mom and Dad when she got home. She even called Jessica Finch. She announced to the whole world her best ever foretell the future non-fiction prediction. Madame M predicts, Voila, Mr. Todd and the Cran Lady are in love. The very next day, by the next morning, Virginia Dare School was buzzing with news. Really and truly, could it be? Had Judy Moody predicted the future once and for all? How did she know? Should they ask Mr. Todd? That morning, Class 3T sat about as still as popping corn. Why aren't we jumping this morning? Said Mr. Todd. We have something we want to ask you, said Judy. She added 3 new bite markers to her pencil. Yes, yes, everybody agreed. Well, before you ask me your question, I have some important news to tell all of you. It's a secret, but I think it's time I let you in on it. Ooh, I wonder what his secret is. Maybe he's going to say that he's in love. Yes, my friend, yes, I said love. Chomp, chomp, Judy chewed on her pencil eraser. You know, Miss Tater, the author you met yesterday, Judy nearly choked on her pencil eraser. The whole class seemed to hold its breath. The popcorn stopped popping. I hope you enjoyed her presentation, and I hope you all learned something about making crayons and something about making books. Bite, bite, chomp. I told you, Miss Tater is a special friend, and I'm glad you all had a chance to meet her because Miss Tater and I are engaged. We are going to be married, and you are all invited to our wedding. Wedding? Cake. Can I come? When? Will you still be our teacher? Questions and more questions zoomed around the room. Will there be a lot of crayons at your house? Asked Jessica Finch. Will your kids be the Tater Todds? Asked Frank. He cracked himself up. Judy did not even stop to laugh. I knew it! She jumped right out of her seat. Her bite mark pencil flew to the front of the room. She practically did a dance in the middle of the second row from the right. Judy Moody predicted it, yelled Frank Pearl. She was right. Ooh, he's in love. She knew yesterday, said Rocky. She told us on the bus. She called me, said Jessica Finch. Everybody pointed to Judy. She did. She told us. She knew. She predicted it right. Judy, said Mr. Todd. Is this true? It's nonfiction, said Judy. How did you know? We thought we had a pretty good secret. Judy thought of all the ways she knew. The mood ring turned red, the apple seed, the candle wax, but most of all, it was the way that Mr. Todd smiled ear to ear around Miss Tater, and the way Miss Tater's eyes looked when she showed the pumpkin moon crayon. She could say it was the mood ring. She could say it was ESP. She could say that she, Madame M for Moody, saw the future. Just like Jean Dixon, famous American fortune teller, without the eggs. But Judy realized some things you just know. In your heart, there's no explaining them. How I knew is a secret, said Judy. Later, at last, she, Judy Moody, had predicted the future. As soon as she got home, Judy ran straight to her room, opened up her super special baby tooth box, and took out her mood ring. Judy slipped the mood ring onto her finger. She closed her eyes, she held her breath, and she counted to 8, her favorite number. She thought of purple things, cool arm slings and dragonfly wings, grape bubble gum, and not pond scum mood rings. At last, Judy opened her eyes. Black. The mood ring was as black as a Christmas stocking coal, black as a bad luck ink splat, black as a bad mood. How could it be black when she was on top of spaghetti happy? No, wait, the mood ring was changed. Yes. Right before her eyes, the mood ring turned purple. Mountain Majesty purple. No lie, she, Judy Moody, was in a joyful, on top of the world mood. Mr. Todd said that everybody played a part in their own future, and the future was looking brighter already. From now on, Judy would take her future into her own hands, and there was no time like the present to get started. She took out a non-grouchy pencil and she wrote some nonfiction in her nonfiction homework journal. Judy Moody's plans for the future. Spell tortilla and zigzag the right way. Get stinked, stop bugging me. Maybe write a book. Not about crayons. Paint my room purple Majesty or purple Mountain Majesty. Dress up fancy for a wedding. Become a doctor. Wow, those are some pretty good goals. I like them. And I really like how she wrote down those goals. It's a really good way to make them really happen. The future was out there, waiting. And there was one more thing Judy did know for sure and absolute positive. There would be many more moods to come. And that is the end of Megan McDonald's book number 4, Judy Moody Predicts the Future. And I will see you tomorrow with the start of a new book, book number 5 of Judy Moody. Have a good day.